Now, here's Chris.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Chris Moyle Show.
Oh.
I shaved on New Year's Eve, 2024.
Yes.
And I haven't shaved since. And the beard grew. And I always said it was going to be temporary. And this morning, nothing has changed. Good morning, everyone.
You teased? You teasing Tommy?
Pardon?
I don't know. Is teasing Tommy even a phrase?
I think.
I don't think so.
I think we should make a video compilation of the beard before it goes.
On a a kind of little time-lapse idea would be nice.
That's a really nice, easy job for Phoenix to do.
Yeah, morning, Phoenix. He'll love that.
It's an easy edit that will take a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
That's so easy.
Yeah, thank you. Well, all you do is you just take a shot of me looking straight down the camera from every day that we've done so far this year.
Yeah. Since the beginning of January. It's easy in a way.
It's only about, 30 shows, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'll be a nice reveal. I wonder what I look like underneath. You can go back, go to Global Player, YouTube, and find the first show back. What were you, January 6th? Something like that?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yes, yeah.
Connecting. Thank you.
Connecting.
And that was a week's worth of growth.
I think the
Good morning.
beard features quite heavily in chat on the dark web, so I've heard.
Oh, yeah, they don't like it.
Is it big on the dark web? Well, they don't like anything, do
I
they?
think they
No.
discuss it heavily. That and the podcast. I think they're
What are
the
their
two
problems with the podcast?
A member of the team, I felt from what I've heard.
Right.
What?
So
What?
miserable.
What?
No, not one of that.
No, but even if it is. What?
I think I've been told they're the two hot topics.
It's meant to be a fan page, isn't it? Isn't
Yeah.
that the idea of it?
Yeah.
So then,
No.
We've got the only fans in the world that actually have proper serious issues with us and don't like us.
it's quite amazing, really, isn't it?
That's like going, I love the Beatles. I love the Beatles. Hate John Lennon.
Yeah,
Hate
exactly.
John Lennon. Massively overrated.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Wasn't keen on Paul McCartney, to be fair.
Yeah.
Hey Jude is a terrible song. Get Back is an awful song. Let It Be is an awful song.
Jury
When I
Without
Hold Your Hand is an
George.
awful song.
Yeah.
Ringo can't drum.
He can't drum. And
But I'm a massive fan of the Beatles.
it's incredible, isn't it?
I see it a little bit like when you support a football team and you
Right.
love them, but at the same time, if something goes wrong, you shout expletives at the telly.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
I feel like it's that sort of...
Yeah.
Were you shouting expletives
Yeah.
at the telly last night?
Yeah. A lot of expletives at the television.
Oh,
Liverpool versus Everton?
sorry, John.
Yes.
Was you robbed?
Well, now, to be dispassionate about it, we didn't play very well at all. Mm-hmm. But we were 2-1 up with, arguably seconds to go. Should have won the game.
I just watched it. You'd have thought Everton won it.
You'd have thought they won the Champions League.
Did they score proper last minute?
Very last seconds of the game, yeah.
To make it a draw.
Yeah, 2-2 in the end.
That's a point each.
And, yeah,
Well done.
it's a point each.
Yeah, but we're
Take the point.
7 points clear at the top of the table. We'll take it.
There you are.
4 people sent off after the full-time whistle.
Which players were sent off?
So Decore for Everton celebrated in front of the Liverpool fans at Goodison, which is a no-no. Curtis Jones thought he'd have a chat with him. Went, please don't do that. That's naughty.
Right.
So they both got sent off. And then our manager went to have a chat with the referee, shook his hand, and obviously said something. I've watched the clip about 10 times. I can't work out what he's saying.
Do we need a lip reader?
Yes, although there's a guy who walked, the shot I've
okay.
seen, there's a guy who just walks just in front of him. And Michael Oliver got his red card out, and our assistant got sent off as well.
After the game's finished?
Yes.
So 3 Liverpool red cards.
3 Liverpool Reds.
1. So Everton should have won the game, right?
Yeah, or you could argue 3-1 to us. You know.
Right. That's a way of looking at it. That's a hell of a twist.
Can I ask it?
It was the last Merseyside derby at Goodison, so the atmosphere was, as you can imagine it would be.
If you get sent off at the end of the game and the whistle's gone and
Yeah.
game over,
Yeah, it still counts.
does it matter though?
Yeah,
yeah.
You go in
Yeah.
the change room anyway.
No, but
Yeah, but
if
you
you
miss games.
accumulate a couple of red cards, you can miss games.
You miss 3 games if you get a red.
Can the manager miss a game?
Yeah. Sit and
So,
stand.
so they were straight. Were they straight reds?
Yeah. Well, Arne Slots was, and our assistants was
So
as
what's
well.
the rule for that?
Well, he'll be in the stands for however many games. You can't sort of sit in the dugout whenever that kicks in.
Oh.
That's as I understand it.
Can he be on a walkie-talkie to a man who is stood at the side of the
Yeah.
pitch?
Yeah.
A
So he-
look-alike.
Yeah, I think so.
Tell you, this Premier League
That's
is
all right.
dirty. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
people fighting each other.
You don't want to
People.
get in our
Oh, I
world.
tell you what, it's nowhere near as elegant as the Championship.
Exactly.
You need to get back in and show them how it's done.
Elegant.
I'd love that.
Elegant.
Yeah.
See, Carlisle United, for instance, don't have to worry about this.
No, you don't.
When you're bottom of League
They're
Two.
not fighting.
No. Well, you're fighting to stay in the league, but
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you on next, Chris?
The what?
When you on next?
When we play next?
Yes.
Monday night, I think, Sunderland.
oh,
I don't think we play over the weekend. It's a bit all over the place, but that's fine. Sheffield United won last night. Congratulations. 3-1 against Middlesbrough. Burnley won last night. Burnley actually scored a couple of goals.
did they?
Yeah,
They don't do much of that, do they?
they really don't.
Did you see the Plymouth score last night?
No.
Bearing in mind, Plymouth were rock. I don't know if they still.
Oh
still are
my
rock bottom.
God.
They beat Millwall 5-1.
Oh my God.
So they-
Millwall have been playing well as well.
They dumped Liverpool out of the FA Cup and then beat Millwall. Football is bonkers, isn't it?
So they got an own goal and a penalty within the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Then they scored in the 53rd minute and the 56th minute. So it's 4-0.
Right. Wow.
And then Millwall scored in the 80th minute, but Plymouth scored again in the 86th minute.
Amazing.
Anyway, it's not all about football on
It's
the
not all
Chris
about
Miles show.
It's really not.
Especially not after Liverpool didn't win.
Exactly right.
It's Tom's decision. Well, live on Global Player if you want to watch us. Hello, good morning. Why is my screen there, program, just on that long wide shot and hasn't changed? What's that all about?
Oh, I don't know.
How does that work, James?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Is it something else then?
My screen in the studio on program is just on the wide shot.
It might be set to virtual director, in which case the auto switch is probably turned off because I'm mixing it.
Right.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Do you?
No.
Okay, fair enough. All
No,
right.
not really.
But you can watch us live. And Phoenix is directing live.
He is live director. Do you put that on your CV, Phoenix? Because essentially you are a live director.
I could do.
Yeah.
I'll do that from next time.
I'll do it.
Phoenix recently escaped from jail.
Yes. I was glad to see that.
Phoenix has shaved his head and
Looks good.
walked into the studio wearing a black and white stripy top.
Yeah. With a
It
swag
wasn't
bag.
The best choice of clothing, I feel like, for my first reveal.
Well,
I'd suit you though. The new haircut suits you.
yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
Very
Thank
much
you.
so. It makes you look more the convict than ever.
Yeah. Convict chic.
Nothing
What?
wrong with convict. No, that's just a lot.
Walked in with a swag bag
Yeah.
over his shoulder
And an eye mask.
Yeah.
and a birthday cake
That's
with a
it.
file in it.
Oh yeah, you always need a file.
So he can do his nails.
That's it.
That's how that
That's
works.
what it was.
I'm starting to find Phoenix attractive.
Starting
Sorry.
Wow.
What, because he's a wrong un?
Sorry, Phoenix.
He'd have been right your type, wouldn't he, about 20 odd years ago?
Yeah.
Well, this morning Pippa was hanging out with ex-convicts before
I
she
know.
even got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just mates of yours, or how does that work?
No, just, a man having a chat. He'd had a lovely, lovely all-nighter.
Really?
He was asking directions.
He'd been on it all night long.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Grabbed Pippa's arm and asked her for directions and told her he was recently out of prison and he'd been on it all night long.
And he
Maybe-
needed to get home.
And he thought you were
drinking
from where?
Scandinavia.
There you go.
I was like, I am far from Scandinavian.
Did you give him your number?
No, but
Go on.
I did have a lovely chat with him,
Yeah.
to be fair.
How
he was
long?
a nice man.
How long were you there?
few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Something like that.
I said to Pippa this morning, you are female, so you have a superpower. And that superpower is if anybody comes near you and you're like, I don't want to talk to them, oh no, they look drunk or off their face, you just turn around and go, get away from me now!
That's true.
And that will work.
It's
but
the
Pippa would
siren.
never do that.
No,
You're very kind. Nice person.
Pippa would give out her phone number to him first.
Yeah.
Rather than shout.
Well, this is the way females have to think, sadly. You don't want to rile anyone. So you want to be polite, but firm.
Not cause a scene, I guess.
You don't want to cause a scene. You don't want to get anyone angry.
Kick him in the nuts and run.
Need to. He's a very nice man.
Yeah, but it's fun, isn't it?
But yeah, it's just how you have to think sometimes. Yeah, and I gave him directions. Very.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Go
Jeff
home.
off!
Exactly, go home.
That way.
And yeah, off he went. Off he went eventually. To pull the old hand away.
Did he see him walk away?
He went down into the tube.
Right. He's
Oh,
still
good.
there.
He'll have fun.
He'll still be there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, we think
He
so.
was very happy.
For those of you who live in London, you can safely get the tube, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
It is
absolutely.
fine
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there are unwritten rules on the tube. No one's allowed to talk to each other. No one's allowed to look at anybody. I remember I was on the
Look at your
tube once, and there was a northern couple, and they were slightly older, and they'd come down to London for the weekend or whatever, and they're on
Big
the tube,
smoke.
and they were talking to each other like they were still in the north.
Right.
Hey, this is all right, isn't it? The tube, isn't it? It's actually quite nice and easy. You can hear a pin drop.
Yeah, it doesn't happen, does it?
And a few people kind of looked up and then immediately looked back down. And then he realised he could hear himself and only himself talking. It's all right, this, isn't it? This tube business. How many stops we got? We got, love? I think 4. 4. Right. And he's looking around as if to go, why is everybody really quiet?
Yeah, looking at their feet.
It's bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I get the train back from Leeds a lot when I go up to Leeds. I get the train back, and I took myself in my little chair, get my iPad out, plug it in. I'm on the train for a couple of hours, going to watch a film or something. Oh my God, they're having a right old chat.
Yeah.
Brian, down here, Brian. Oh, Brian, what's he night? He's a nightmare, isn't he? Right, where should I put my bag? Can I get my case up here? And then that's just one table. Everyone's talking. You get on the tube.
Is it? Yeah.
Don't say a word. Don't look at anybody.
Is it something to do with going under the ground, do you think? Is there something weird that happens to us when we're underground,
Yeah.
do you think, possibly?
All communication.
I wonder if all miners are really quiet.
Well, anyway, am I good to go with this thing or not?
Not yet.
Okay, fine. Oh, the irony. Now, what else is going on? Have we got any guests today?
No.
Oh, thank God for
but
that.
we do need some.
Sick of interviewing people.
We do
We've
need
had lots
some,
this week, haven't we?
We've got one tomorrow, Richard Herring.
Oh, great. Is that
I love
confirmed,
Richard
is it?
Herring.
But we do need some WhatsApp reviews for later on in the show.
Right.
So it's basically, well, you can do that bit.
No, you can do it.
What is it,
If
basically?
you've listened to the podcast, because it's not up for a lot longer, so you haven't got long. But if you've watched it and you enjoyed
It's up,
it,
but it won't be up
There you
for
go.
long.
send us a WhatsApp message and let us know what you thought of it, because it's really good this year, like really good.
It is really good.
And we just want to hear your little voices tell us what you thought of it.
We did actually ask for people to record a message to us, and then if they were going to get drunk and watch it.
That's
So
right.
record it before and after. Do we get many of them?
We've got a few, but they're coming over the weekend of varying quality.
All right, so if you want to give us an audio review of the podcast, please do. And you can message us on our WhatsApp number. You just send us an audio message on WhatsApp. And it works anywhere in the world, most countries in the world. 0330 33 33 100. That number again, 0330 33 33 100. Here's a little tip. Write it down in your contacts and save it under Radio X WhatsApp. 0330 33 33 100.
Yes.
Thank you. The time is 6:45 and you're listening to Radio X. That's the name of this radio station, Radio X. Write it down so you don't forget. Radio X. That's who we are. And it's Thursday already. Valentine's Day tomorrow, of course. I hope you've booked a table, even if she doesn't like snooker. I said to my wife yesterday, where do you want to go for Valentine's Day? She said, I want to go somewhere I've never been before. I said, try the kitchen. No, seriously, I take my wife everywhere, but she always finds her way home. Sexist.
Funny.
All right, let's get back to the music now. And just like Radio X and you listeners, we are family.
We are family.
Shabba.
I got all my sisters with me.
All my sisters,
We are family.
they must be in the kitchen.
Get up, everybody, and sing.
Okay, that'll do. Lovely. Right, 6:46. Now, here's a lovely thing. Would you like to win some money? I was watching some of Noel's house party the other day.
Were you?
Yeah.
Why?
Something pops into my head or the YouTube algorithm, which thinks I have 25 hours in a day to watch old episodes of Noel's house party. And then I just was listening to the theme tune because it's just great, isn't it?
It's a belter, isn't it?
And then I was trying to find out who wrote the theme tune. And because there was lots of incidental bits of this music.
Oh, yes, I guess, yeah.
I could just drive around listening to it.
You are cool.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Let me read the script. Would you like some money in your account for Valentine's Day? Let's face it, most of us haven't sorted anything at all. Who wrote that?
How rude.
Me, you got to make it right.
Yeah, in your face, actually.
Yeah, this is a letter to Pippa.
That's nonsense. You've got your Friday night plans.
I think most of us.
I booked a table.
Yeah, well, we don't have romantic plans.
Right. But you've got
But yeah,
plans.
got plans.
You've got plans.
But not
Yeah.
romantic.
Yeah.
James only doesn't have romantic plans because he's as romantic as a skip.
You're
Valentine.
anti-Valentine's, really, aren't you?
Valentine's Day is every day in my life.
Well, anyway, how would you like £1,000 for Valentine's Day? Oh, that got nothing. Okay, how would you like £2,000? No,
Yeah, lovely.
That's a lot.
£3,000.
Perfect.
You're getting better.
You want 3 or do you want more?
Well, you're getting hotter now. £3,000.
£4,000.
Will you get out of town?
I won't. In fact, you know what? I'm going to move in and I'm going to put another grand on top. £5,000 in your bank account today.
Wowzers.
Today. First of all, I got a bit of a sniffy nose today. I don't
Yeah,
know
I've
why.
noticed
I
that.
apologise.
Tissue.
Sure. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You might need a inhaler. Oh.
How many sheets?
I think Pippa's just got out of her chair. What?
Stealth.
What? Are we on global rationing?
How many sheets?
That'll be fine. Thank you. Thanks. No, by the way, in answer to your question, none. I've just got a runny nose.
Okay.
I never normally go in the morning. Now, it's been well documented on the show. I can't blow my nose, so I will just be wiping my
Yes,
nose. I can't blow my nose.
I don't blow it in here.
I can't blow my... Let's give away some money. Right, £5,000 in your bank account today. All you've got to do is answer a question. So you're going to text the word win and then your answer. Now, this is what we call a premium rate competition. So the text is going to cost you £2 plus your standard network rate. If you write the word win and the correct answer, you go into the draw. We'll pick somebody totally at random and they'll win £5,000. Now, you might text in a lot. You may never text in. But it is statistically proven that the people who don't text in have zero chance of winning. Zero. So your odds of winning dramatically increase if you enter.
That's fact.
I think I'm allowed to say that.
You're talking facts, right?
Yeah. I think Global don't want you knowing this. But if you enter, you could win. If you don't enter, you absolutely 100% can't win. You think about that. All right? Now think about this. £5,000 in your bank account today. Do you have plans for tomorrow? Pippa was right. No, you don't. Because you're a bad husband or wife.
Yeah.
Girlfriend or boyfriend. £5,000. Now, if you're watching on the screen, look at this. Do not enter if you are watching on catch-up, but you can enter if you're watching live. So I'm going to give you the question, and I want you to really think about this. £5,000 up for grabs. Don't laugh, Pippa. This is serious business.
Sorry, I apologise.
This is like Mastermind.
Yeah.
It is in a way.
£5,000 in your bank today. Okay? And here is your question. I Believe in a Thing Called Love is a 2003 song by rock band The Blank. I Believe in a Thing Called Love, 2003 song by rock band The Blank. Text the word WIN, then put your answer and send it to 83936. How many times you listen to the show and you've I don't win anything, me. I never win. The woman who won the F1 tickets yesterday.
Yeah.
I've never won anything in my life. And she won an amazing prize. £5,000, and it's in your bank today. By the time you finish work, you got £5,000. Come on. Somebody has to win it. I Believe in a Thing Called Love is a 2003 song by rock band The Blank. Write the word WIN, then your answer. You've got to write the word WIN and then your answer. Write the word WIN and then your answer. Start your text with the word WIN and then write the answer. I want to see a text from you that says the word WIN and then the answer. Text caravan and then make a coffee. No. Write the word WIN, write your answer, 83936. We'll close the lines at 8 o'clock this morning. If you need to be 18 or over and live in Great Britain to play, all the rules, including online entry, are radiox.co.uk. So, £5,000 in your bank today. Oh, lovely thing. I say this every time, and I'm genuine. I'd love that.
Oh, it'd be amazing.
If Radio X suddenly went crazy and lost their mind and went, well done, you've done a great job, we'd like to give you a little bonus, here's £5,000. Now, I'd pay tax on that bonus, but you don't pay tax on this. It's
No.
£5,000.
Tax-free?
Tax-free.
Yeah.
Text the word WIN, followed by your answer, and send it to 83936. Good luck. Thank you. Now, I don't know. I don't know where you eat. I don't know what the nice posh restaurant is where you live. But money talks. Hi, have you got, I know it's a little bit late. Have you got any reservations for tomorrow? I'm very sorry, sir. Don't do it on the phone. Pop in. Are you sure?
Oh, that's good.
What's that, a bluey?
Sorry?
What?
Are you slipping them a bluey?
No, you give them money.
Yeah.
You don't just give them a mucky mag.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
no.
What do you mean, Pip?
A little £5.
What's Dominic been telling you about getting reservations at restaurants?
Listen, this was between us. You don't do...
Excuse me, do you have any reservations for tonight? I'm afraid we're fully booked, sir. Oh, really?
Have you seen this?
Have you seen Big and Bouncy?
Adrian Mole?
A £5 note, of course.
Right, it might take more than a...
Let me just say to you, sir, Razzle?
Razzle.
That'll do the trick.
The name of Johnny Briggs's dog was Razzle, I think, wasn't he? Back in
Was it Razzle or Frazzle?
Oh.
You
I
could
think
be
it's
right.
Razzle.
Yeah, you could be right.
Razzle.
I was going to Google it. I won't.
Yeah. So bribe restaurateurs, that's what we're saying. In a way.
Do you have
Bit of
anything
fun,
for
mate.
tonight? We are totally booked out. It's Valentine's Day. Let's see about that.
Stay there.
Have you watched Busty Air Hostesses 2?
Got.
Oh, I think a table's just come up for you, sir.
Table for two right here, sir. That's how it works.
Yeah, try it.
£5,000. There you go.
Oh, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Isn't there meant to be that thing in Las Vegas at the hotels where you give them, when you're checking into the hotel, they ask if you got your passport, it's for ID, and you put like a $20 bill or a $50 bill in there and you slide it over and you go, are there any upgrades available? Let me look, sir. They look in the passport, or they see the money. Actually, yes, we do have. Oh.
But if you do that, you run the risk of them just putting the £20 back.
Well, it's even
It's embarrassing.
it's even better than that.
Oh.
Because I believe this myth was made up by the people who work behind the counter of the hotels in Vegas. Because a lot of hotels just have a rule, which is if somebody asks for an upgrade.
Oh.
Yeah, we've got one if you want it, yeah.
Say
No
that
problem.
they've got
right.
one.
Yeah.
You're right that we're none the wiser.
None the
Going
wiser.
to the room, it could be better than the one that...
So there'll have been people doing this for years, slipping $20 bills, $50 bills across the counter when the hotel already has a policy of, if the customer asks and there's one available, give it to them. It's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, other people who work behind the counter at the hotel, shh, don't tell everyone that's what we do.
Exactly. Keep it quiet.
I remember Dom had a great hack for a restaurant in London where it was tricky to get a table. And I'm like, you know, he goes, I've got this thing. And I'm like, what do you do? I was trying to wrap my brains. I was trying to find out what it was. He goes, when they open at 12, you call them straight away.
It's true.
And I'm like, is that it? Have you got a contact? Nope. And it works a treat.
It works a treat.
It does. It
You
works
can't
a
get
treat.
a table usually and
No.
phone at 12 on the dot. Yes, sir. We have a table for 2.
Right, good luck trying to win the money. We'll close the lines at 8. We're switching the cameras off now. Dominic's got your news next. Good Thursday morning to you.
Chris Miles
Oh, he nearly blew
Oh.
it. Nearly blew it.
Squelch.
Pepper.
I don't blow it in here.
The Chris Moyle Show.